Hi guys, welcome to another beautiful episode of Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande. And I still remain your humble host, Tomiwa Akande. On this particular episode, I have a special guest. He's been a friend of the house for a long time. He's been one of our biggest supporters, and today we have the opportunity to actually get hold of him and sit him down because this man is very elusive, very, very elusive. He should have been here a long time ago, but thank God it is happening now. And he's none other than Mr. Clement-Adeeso. Well, according to him, he prefers Adewole Clem-Adeeso. But no, he got our more from the start. It's Clement-Adeeso. And so that we can do justice to the introduction, I would like him to actually introduce himself to you guys. So, Mr. Clem, the floor is yours.
Uh, good day, good day, everyone. Good day, good day, our host here. Good day, our audience. Anytime you're watching this, it could be in the afternoon, it could be in the morning, it could be at night. Yeah. My name is Adewole Clem-Adeeso. Adewole is my first name actually. Yeah.
Mm.
Clement went out for people who could not speak
Yoruba.
Yoruba, but
Okay.
getting to understand my origin and um, picking up Adewole at as its rightful place wasn't a choice. So so
All right.
Adewole Clem-Adeeso.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that introduction. So got and shape for
Oh, sorry. I am a brand strategist. I'm a graphic designer, a brand strategist, a print specialist. Yes, and I talk. I talk.
You talk.
Yes, I talk.
I can call you talkative.
Yeah, I talk. Yeah, I talk.
You talk.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing someone tell me that I talk. But to an extent, I don't fully understand what you mean when you say you talk.
I talk. Okay. When I say I talk, um, I talk about many things. I talk
Okay.
about I am, yeah, versatile. I know several things. I know little things about several things. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So, but of course, in my field, I know a whole lot of things. So I thought I can, when it comes to conversations, I can do justice to it perfectly, right? So
Oh
I
wow.
thought,
You see, that was like when it comes to conversations, I can do justice to it. And right here we are on casual convo. In full form, casual conversation with Tomiwa Akande. So you see, we have a special guest and the right guest for this particular episode. Mr. Clem, thank you for coming and thank you for accepting our
it's my
invitation.
pleasure.
Yeah. So I want to ask, right? When you went to school,
Okay.
did you think you were going to become a graphics designer or a brand strategist?
Well, interestingly, this is one of the very few times that I have to give deep dive on how I actually wanted to become a medical doctor. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to become a medical doctor, and of course, we are in Nigeria, and it is it is no news that by the time you are writing JAMB and you are asked to pick a particular course of study. What I picked at the time was medicine and surgery, right? And I think I couldn't meet up the cutoff mark, right? So the course at the time that was available for me was fine and applied arts, right? Which for my parents, the plan was when I enter into school by 200 level, I was going to cross to fine and applied arts, or better still, to medicine, or anatomy, depending because anatomy is in the field.
Is in that same
Yeah.
field. Yeah.
So, but when I got into 100 level, I did a little bit, not a little bit, yeah, let me say a couple of creative stores. I was making cards. It was not for money. I think it was just a passionate thing, right? Because at some point, even when I was called upon to get paid, I had issues with how to price because I started off with, okay, doing this
Just
thing
let
for
me do
passion,
it
let
for
me do it.
passion.
And
Yeah.
it wasn't that I learned it from anywhere. I kept on doing things, and things, a brick after another, and it started forming. So that prompted me, people around advised that, why don't you guys, you have this passion, you can do this. I don't think it's a mistake that you are even offered the course. So I looked into it and I decided to settle down with fine and applied arts. Yeah. So I finished. I'm a graduate of fine and applied arts.
Wow.
So
Nice.
thank you.
So when you did fine and applied arts,
Yeah.
that was what pushed you into graphics design.
Yes. What pushed me into graphic design? Basically, two things made me. I went to serve. I served in Ebonyi State, and Ebonyi State
Wow.
is very, they are poor. Apologies, right? But yeah, when I poor in the sense that the economy of the state, right,
Okay.
is one of the poorest in Nigeria. And
Wow.
if you understand the economy of art, you would understand that art is luxurious.
Yeah.
Art is not a basic need, right? So, and for Ebonyi State, they are still fighting for basic things. So serving in Ebonyi State made me to start I was made me to rethink that, okay, I think I have to look into, because I was enthusiastic to go and make money with art in Ebonyi. Unfortunately, the only available thing there was graphic design, and graphic design was more of solving a problem too, because I also love solving problems. So graphic design too, one of the principles of graphic design, or one of the ideologies basically, is problem solving. So I just switched to graphic design from painting.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically,
Wow. I think I've seen one of your artworks.
that's all.
I think I've only seen one,
Okay.
and that was the artwork of Pastor Tolu Kusoya of Vibrant
Yeah,
Church.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. Do you still paint?
Do I still paint? It's been a while I painted. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I tried a couple of sketches yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Yesterday.
Wow.
Just yesterday. Just playing around. My daughter came with a pencil and was just pushing a book to me. So I think she just wanted me to write, but I just said, okay, this is a pencil. Let me just do a little bit of sketching. So I did yesterday. So it's been a while I painted.
Wow. Wow. That's nice. And speaking of your daughter, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
You added a new greatness. Have you added a new greatness to the family?
Okay.
Sure you get.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is the whole of casual convo saying congratulations to you.
Thank
And
you.
to our audience, our guests, just welcome the new bouncing baby boy
Baby boy,
to the dynasty
thank you.
just this last month. So
Thank
yes,
you.
our huge congratulations.
Thank
Okay, so my next question.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions going on around the world about creatives,
Okay.
problem solving,
Mhm.
AI, evolution, and stuff like that. What's your take on it?
I have multiple dimensions to answering that question, right? And in no order, I'll just speak how I I am led. First, I would want to say that we are at the point that we do not know where we are going to. We are on a journey. We are not we we I believe AI has not gotten to its maximum potential, right?
Yeah.
People are still working, people are still discovering, people are still getting to know what AI is fully capable of. But at this point, we've been able to see, with the progress AI have made, AI is not a new invention, just that a whole lot of people are just getting to have a view of it. So AI is neither good nor bad. AI is depending on the hands. AI is like a gun, right? when a gun is given to a thief, right, you know what the thief would make of with that. When the same gun is given to a general, an army general, you know the capacity of what that can. I think that is how AI is too. So it depends on the person who is controlling, right? Who is on the driving wheels, if I'm going to put in that thing. So I believe we are still looking at this and a whole lot of evolution as to what AI is capable of. And of course, AI is not just limited to a field.
Yeah.
AI is not limited to a field. AI is
All
all
around.
of, yeah, exactly, all encompassing, if
Yeah.
I would say. So I think that is just it.
Mm. Okay, so in your own opinion, if I would understand and bring it to basic words,
Yeah.
at this point in time, you don't think AI is going to replace anybody's job at the moment?
It is a two-sided, let's say, it's a two-edged sword.
Okay.
Would it take, would it relieve people of their jobs? A couple of, it's going to. It's just more like the typewriter
Mm.
and the computers that we have now, right? Your job description or part of the things you need to know as a front desk, right, is being able to use the computer,
Yeah.
right? So with that illustration, you get to understand that it's going to be a criteria of employment how to prompt, how to use AI tools very soon, right? So you who or the person who does not know how to use those tools would be sent off, and the person who exactly who knows how to use all those tools, AI tools, would have an higher employment advantage over the person who does not. So I think that is.
Wow.
But it doesn't take away the place of thinking. Thinking. I think beyond everything that we one of the studies I have done, personal studies, you will see that the the highest person in the top hierarchy might not necessarily know how to use some basic stuff, right? Some basic tools like the general, the field marshal might not be the fastest shooter, might not be, you hear what I'm trying to say, might not be the person who knows,
might not even be the strongest.
The strongest, exactly, when it comes to physical combat.
Yes.
But one thing you can see is the person has a very high depth of thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, being able to solve 8 problems. It's just like a game of chess. Being able to think 8 steps faster, right? Yeah. So that is when you want to employ somebody like that in a managerial role. Those are the people that you like. So for someone who is a manager or a leader, as the case might be, you would understand that you need to know a little bit, not necessarily an in-depth, right? Knowing where we are going to is more important than are we doing things well. So basically.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Clement.
Yes.
Igiwe.
No.
Not a so. Don't worry. I think for the past 2 episodes, I've repeated this particular phrase of Igiwe because every single person that I've interviewed up to this moment had at one point or the other opened my eyes to see something that I thought I knew differently.
Okay.
And that is what it just did, because to me, I've always been like, AI cannot replace anybody's job, because I've leaned a little bit towards the emotional parts of what we humans provide to other humans, even while serving, which I believe AI will never be able to do. AI can never appeal to your emotions.
Yeah.
So you understand? Yeah. So I feel like that for that reason, we can't just discard. But then at the same time, to an extent, AI is still going to replace some people, irrespective of emotions.
Yes.
Which is why I said you opened my eyes to, because I'm now seeing it from a different perspective of what I initially thought.
Okay.
So Thank you very much. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you. All right, so I don't want to go into your personal matters.
Okay.
I don't want to go into personal matters because I know you are a man of principle.
Okay.
And when it comes to your personal things, you don't like
Thank
to
you.
push
Thanks
it
for
aside. So,
expecting. Thank you.
so I will not go into that. So my last question for you for this particular segment is that so in the next 5 years, Clem-Adeeso Studios, where do you see Clem-Adeeso Studios in the next 5 years?
Oof, what do I think my best to do next? I'm being very careful in answering this because yeah, we can dream, we can imagine, but we're at a stage where personally there's a volatility when it comes to you making plans,
Mm.
right? We're in Nigeria, the economy is fluctuating, you different news are coming,
Coming up, yeah.
right? So when it comes to projecting 5 years, first thing is I think one major thing is I will make sure in the next 5 years I'm still very sane.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, as funny as that might sound, as funny as that might sound, I will make sure I keep my mental health balanced because if if we don't get that right,
Every other thing will
every
fall
other
apart.
thing falls apart. Yeah, thank you. So first thing is making sure that my mental health is right, and so when I get that done, I'm a family man, a responsible family man, and currently I'm at a very critical stage of my family. My family is still, yeah, we are growing a very so and yes, I'm juggling family, I'm juggling business, I'm juggling several other things together. So I'm taking things
One step at a
one
time.
step at the other, one step at the other. I am learning, right? I am learning. I'm learning. As much as I would not want to answer, oh, I would have done this. With several things are coming up. AI, like you said, it's difficult for you to build a building when you are seeing that the material used previously is being replaced,
Yeah.
right? So it would be unwise to say, okay, I want to use because if we're going to use experience, right? Somebody defined experience as experience is a comb given to an old man after he has lost all of his hair, right? Wow. So that's I'm paraphrasing from Ide Kabasa, right? So when you look at that, several things are changing in the world right now that it is so difficult for you to project accurately where the world is going to in the next 2 years, right?
How much more 5 years?
How much more 5 years? So, but majorly being in the right state of mind is very much important for me, right? So when I'm in the right state of mind, I'm going to I'm going to be taking every battle. The next battle is more important. The next battle is more important. So that is it.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
Wow. Wow. Wisdom full ground. You full ground brekete. I did not see that answer coming, but it's apt. It is correct. It is precise, and I appreciate you for that. Another thing is I appreciate you for coming here to have this conversation with me. Èwo ni thank you sir abẹ̀rẹ̀ abẹ̀rẹ̀ tàbá kúrò lórí kámẹ́rà sí mo mọ nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe fún mi o so don't come and do thank you sir camera after camera kẹ́ wá máa fìyà jẹ mí o.
I won't do that. I won't do that.
All right, so we are going to the segment where you are going to have a review of what our official sponsor has prepared for you. And our official sponsor still remains Onisaso Enterprise. And what does Onisaso Enterprise do? They cater for your events, they cater for your corporate events as well. They cater for your food needs. You need basic things you want them to cook, maybe for 100 people, 500 people. Onisaso got you covered. They also offer restaurant services. They have a restaurant around the town planning. on Ring Road, Ibadan. And they are our major sponsor for this particular. As a matter of fact, the restaurant we are talking about is where we are right now. And so you can see the evidence, the full ground, berekete. So let's go to the field review segment.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for this meal. Thank you. This is very, very nice. Very nice. Everything is on point. The ofada is ofadaing, right? The dodo is dodoing. Then, of course, the fish is fishing. Thank you, Onishasun. Hmm? Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to bring my family. Yes, I like this.
Right. My guy here has given us a wonderful review of this.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to give you. It's too delicious to share.
When I was saying it the other time that Mugo Sate and Loye, it is nice in Sherry.
Thank you.
Anyways, we have come to the end of this particular episode of Casual Convo with Tomiwa Akande, featuring the delectable family man, Mr. Adewole Clem-Adeeso. And I am still your host, Tomiwa Akande. And until I see you in the very next video, even though no wahala, Onisasun is still saving lives and solving problems. I'll be seeing you in the next video.
Thank you.